Alright, so this is my guide on how to travel in Kingdom Come Deliverance. So here we have the town Rattay up there, and this is my horse Pegasus. We're going to be riding him, and I'm going to change my comparison to yellow for Rattay. The first village we're going to visit is called Ledetchko, and we're going to take a left here, take another left here, cross these two small bridges, and just keep heading straight as possible. Whichever path is most forward, just keep going until you reach the city. So straight here, straight past this. You're going to come across this little Y here. We're going to take a left here. This is the most straight path, so keep heading forward. Keep heading forward. Eventually you'll come across this guy in a yellow shirt, so remember him because he's going to be there in the morning or nighttime, raining, it doesn't matter. So he's kind of like a landmark. This is the village Ledetchko. You're going to be going through the city a lot if you're playing hardcore, so it's very important that you know this village. We're heading up to this T here. If you go left, you go to Sasau. If you go right, you go to Talmberg. So we're going to change our comparison to green because that's the town's color. Alright, so we took a left at the T. So just keep heading straight. Just keep heading straight. You're going to see that person hanging there. Now we're heading into the forest. We're going to take this S turn. Sometimes there's a random event here. So go left and straight up here. Now we're going downhill on this S turn. It's important to slow down and go through the curves. If you try to cut straight through, you might take fall damage, and it can cut your health up to 50% or more, or less. It depends on how big the fall is. So take a right here, and just keep heading straight. Take a left here, and keep going straight. Sometimes there's an event like you see here. Just keep heading straight. You'll see this white log. Keep heading straight, and then once you're out of the forest, you'll see Sasau. So here it is, Sasau. And then if you look further to the right, you'll see the monastery. Now we're heading to the monastery, so you just keep heading straight. This is the end to the left here. And just keep heading straight. We're going to head to our next village, Samopesh. So just keep going straight. Follow this path. You go straight across the castle wall here. So just remember that you just keep heading straight. Go through the forest. Take a right here to go to Samopesh. It doesn't matter which path you take, you're going to head to the village anyways. And this is how you get to Samopesh. So we're back at Ledetchko, except we're taking a right this time to head to Talmberg. So before we head to Talmberg, we have to learn the special location at the Windmill. And I'm going to change my comparison to red for Talmberg. So take a right at the T and then head straight this path. Take a left. And just keep following this dried out stream here. You're going to see that guy in a straw hat. He's a landmark. So just keep following this path. Then take it right here. And follow this path here. And eventually you'll come across this guy in a straw hat. He's a landmark too. So cut through this forest and take a left turn here. And you'll see this pile of wood here. And then take it right and head straight. So up ahead is a shrine, and to the left there's Talmberg, and to the right is Inn of the Glade. So we're taking a left to go to Talmberg. But before that, we have to head to the Windmill, and this is going to be our next starting position for which city to head to. So there's a random event sometimes on the left there, and just keep following this path. And you see the Windmill to the left. Just keep heading straight, and this is the center of Kingdom Come Deliverance's map. So this is a major landmark that you have to know how to get to. Up ahead is Merhojed, and to the right is Talmberg. So once you see this pile of wood here, just take a right and you'll see Talmberg. Alright, so that's how you get to Talmberg. And this is the Talmberg Castle. We're going to head to the left. We're going to head to Skalitz now. And before that, we're going to change the comparison to the Skalitz comparison and go through the city, Rovna. This is the same path you took to Talmberg at the start of the game. So we're basically just backtracking our way back to Skalitz. There's a blacksmith in that building there in the yellow. Alright, so there's a path up and a path down. If you go to the path up ahead, you can encounter a random event sometimes. If you want to avoid it, just take the lower path to the right, and this is the path that I'm taking right now. Just keep going forward, take it right here, and you'll see this little bridge. And this is the village, Rovna. You can tell this by the red church here. So keep going straight. We're heading to Skalitz next. Cross this little bridge, take it right, head straight. Sometimes there's a random event here by this little wagon. Just keep heading straight. And if you want to take that path, you can. But for me, I like to cut in, head straight in between these big tree and the small tree here, and just cut through, and there will be a path here. So that's how I like to get to Skalitz. And just keep heading straight, and you're back home. This is Skalitz. Alright, so now we're going to head to the bandit camp. So I'm going to equip my blue comparison. This village is called Pribyslavitz, but it's such a mess to say and read. we're just going to call it P-Town from here. So take a right at the Y turn here, and between these two trees, take a left. There's a path here. Just head straight. Sometimes there's a random event here. Just keep heading straight and you'll reach P-Town.
We could get all the way to the camp unobserved this way.
Yeah.
Our attack would catch them by surprise, and we'd run straight into the middle of the humans.
Alright, so that's how you reach P-Town. I know it's a village. Well, bandit camp turned into a village, but whatever. This is the second method on how to get to P-Town from Talmberg. So we're heading into Talmberg here. Take a left, cross this bridge, and head straight. So this is the Talmberg Castle. Follow this path to the left here and head straight. So we're heading into the forest here. Just keep going straight. You're going to see the Woodcutter's camp to the left here. Just keep heading straight. Follow the biggest path here. After the ridges here to the road, take a left. It's kind of hard to see because the trees here block it sometimes. So once again, the ridges to the road here. Head straight and turn left here. Make sure you don't miss it because that tree will block the path. So just keep heading the biggest path. Follow the biggest path and just keep heading straight. And then turn left here. Oh, I missed the road. Yeah, so just keep heading straight from here and you'll reach P-Town. Alright, so that's basically it. We're heading to Uzhitz next, and we're wearing a brown comparison. So from Talmberg, take a right here, take a left, cross the bridge, head straight. And just keep heading straight. We're going to follow this path here. The landmark is going to be this wagon up here. So just keep heading straight. And then take a left because there's no more path. Turn right, take the biggest path here. Keep heading straight. So right now we're in a forest. You could easily lose the path. So take it right from here. You see this tree stump. Take it right, and sometimes you'll get a random encounter there. So just keep heading straight after you take that right turn. You'll see this monk. He's a landmark. And then head straight out of the forest and you'll reach the town Uzhitz. you can travel and go wherever you want to go once you get here, but this is where I got my horse. So yeah, that's it. The third town, Uzhitz. Alright, so from the Windmill, we're gonna go to Merhojed. So just head straight. Just keep going straight and you'll hit the village. And that's basically it. You can also buy a horse here at the start of the game. Next up, we're going to head to Rattay and then to the village Neuhof. So just keep going straight. Take a left turn up this hill. Take a left turn here. Turn right. Take a left turn up here. Head straight. And head straight. So now we're going to head to Neuhof. And what you want to do is just keep following this path and head straight as possible and you'll get there. So if you have no horse, you can steal one here. And yeah, that's basically it. Just keep heading straight and you'll reach the village Neuhof. They utilize this village for a few quests in the game, so it's very important to know how to get here. And you also have to know how to travel from here to the Talmberg Camp, which you also have to use for a few quests in the game as well. So after showing you Neuhof, I will show you the Talmberg Camp inside the forest. This is how you get to Neuhof, and this is the horse seller. You can buy a horse at the start of the game. So now we're going to head back to the shrine, I believe, and we're going to take a right here and just follow this path. If you're heading straight from Rattay here, just take a left turn once you reach here. But we're heading into the Talmberg Camp. There's a few quests in the game, as I said earlier, and you have to know how to travel to get there. So just keep following this path, head straight, and you'll see this little house over here on the left. Turn right once you get to the shrine here. So head straight here. And you'll come across this wagon, so that's a landmark. And then over up ahead is a woodcutter's camp. We're going to take a left here. And keep going straight. You'll see this little bridge here. That's a landmark. Cross the bridge, head straight. And go to the left here. You want to make sure you go to the left. I took a wrong turn here. So take a left, and then this is the Talmberg Camp. This is where you go hunting, and there's another quest here. So that's basically it, Talmberg Camp. Our next stop is in the Glade. So once we hit the shrine, after exiting Ledetchko, you're going to hit that shrine out from the wood. You're going to take a right and just head straight into the end of the Glade. That's basically it. But this is a location you have to know if you're playing hardcore mode, because there's a few quests that you could possibly do, and it's important to know this location. End of the Glade. So from here, if you take a left turn, this first path here, we're going to head to the charcoal burners. Just keep following this path. And you also have to come to the charcoal burners a few times. Take a left at the Y turn here. Head straight. Once you reach the bridge, cross it. This is the landmark, and to the left is the charcoal burners. And that's how you get to the charcoal burners. Out from the Sasau forest into Sasau, we're going to head to the village Vranik. This is a bandit camp, and you're going to see this fence here and a field of rocks. So we're going to take a left here to the field of rocks. You'll see another fence here, and this is a landmark. So from this field of rock, just going to cut through the forest straight ahead, and you'll see a path. So from the path, take a right and just head straight. I know there's a more legitimate way to get a Vranik, but I feel like if you're heading this direction already, you're gonna most likely go into town and repair your gear, find some food, or take a bath before you do anything. So take a right and just keep heading straight. Take a right here. We're going uphill. And then go straight. And then just keep following this path. Take a right here. Going uphill. Actually, it doesn't matter. The path connects. So just take a right here and you'll see the village Vranik. So at the start of the game, it's basically a dump. But that's basically it. I hope you guys found this guide useful. And yeah, that's all. All right, peace.